that? I feel like you'd still live, because you'd fall there and you wouldn't fall down.
I think you'd die from that fall.
From here to there?
Potentially. Oh yeah, there's a decent
Yeah, maybe
chance.
that's farther than it looks.
Dude, 30 feet, you die. Water.
Oh, that was gnarly.
Likely place.
Somewhere there.
It's the weakest spot. It's a header.
Like at the very, where it mates with the head?
Yeah.
I mean, these welds are not very strong.
Made it.
You want to turn on?
Just to see.
Yeah. bushings,
Yeah.
those could be broken. The bolt. But there's nothing we could do at this point. Let's just keep going.
Brakes are brakes, right?
Yeah, worst case scenario, another bolt breaks. The frame, like where it's mounted here, looks freaking beefy. It
Yeah.
looks fine.
Yeah. They built it for off-road, so.
I know, seriously. China tested. Might just ride. Might be okay.
That
It'll make noise. It
should
might
be straight.
We're not
Ooh.
straight, that's for sure.
Ooh. There it is. Whack that.
That's the
Ooh. What are you doing here?
freaking cutting knobs off because I bent the whole back end here. So cutting the knobs off so it doesn't rub as much. Can you help me out, James? Can you roll the scooter forward?
Jeez.
Alright, Keith?
I like flew into this. That.
Wait, how'd you crash? Did you like brake super hard?
No, I just front end just hit.
But hit what? You didn't make it past.
Huh?
You didn't make it past the dip.
I hit. You can see where I hit.
And it just stopped you dead?
Yeah, just freaking.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just collapsed my front end and just freaking sent me.
That just totally stopped you right there.
Yeah.
No wonder it hurt.
Yeah. They're looking too. I should have called that out. That was my fault. Oof. Alright.
You alright, Keith?
I think so. Freaking dies.
Your lights got a little crunchy. I can't believe that just stopped you. Like, it
This thing
stopped.
flew out.
It just stopped the whole bike.
Freaking dipped off.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Don't try. Ketchup exploded.
Smells like McDonald's in here.
I wish there was McDonald's in there. Give her some Mackers.
Mackers.
What are we doing here?
Just filling up gas, bruh. Spilling gas all over my scooter. Yeah. She's thirsty. Nice. it's
Was it day
4,
Day 4.
right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
You can speak, James. It's not weird when you speak.
Dude, I'm the man behind
Yeah.
the camera.
So,
We had a long day today.
yeah.
Tell us what happened today.
Jeez. So we headed off. I guess we thought it was going to be easy. We headed off from our last campsite, and we hit
chose
the
not
road.
to get water.
Yeah, we chose not to get water because we thought we'd just be here quick.
That's hot.
And we turned off on the. We were on the road for about 15 miles. We turned off, and immediately it was like, this is like real dual sport stuff. And we were bopping over all kinds of junk, up and down the hills in the Red Rock areas.
Had to push me.
Yeah, had to push James.
There's quite a lot of steep.
The beginning
uphill
was really
rock.
the beginning was pretty steep. We went like must have been like 1,000 feet. I think we went like at one point 600 feet in like a mile.
No, it was like 2/3 of a mile.
It was ridiculously
super steep.
Yeah. So at some points we had to push both either me or James, and James hit a little rock with his exhaust, made a little exhaust leak, made his bike run a little better.
Performance.
Yeah.
Mod. Yeah.
And then we were coming down, and God, the road was just amazing. The view
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing. For a little while, I lost my front brake, but turned out it came back, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, you could just we basically went up one side of the mountain and then down the other side of the mountain, so you could just free roll down the other side, just bike off, just bopping over
The
rocks.
view is absolutely amazing. So we cruised on that for a while, and it was just real boppy.
We went down into some
Yeah,
canyons.
we
Yeah,
went down to the bottom of a
Like,
canyon.
rode the washes for a while.
Yeah.
Washes and then back up and then around the edges of the canyon
Yeah.
for many miles.
And so we did that for quite a while. And then at one point, the road was not even bad, but I just clipped this rock, and it smashed my exhaust. And I thought it would have made like a hole in the exhaust or something, but what it actually did was it just shifted the entire back end of my scooter to the left, like 5 degrees. So my wheel is like at an angle now.
When he rode on the highway lines, one wheel would be on one side of the line, the other wheel would be on the other side of the line, just running together.
And then so I'm riding at an angle like a crab, and it honestly handled okay. Right turns were sketchy, left turns were freaking gnarly. I could just lay right into it. And then so we rode on that for a while. We ended up getting out of the hard part. Then we started riding on the road on much better graded roads, off-road, and we rode on that for 20 miles till we finally hit road.
We kept crossing the river.
Yeah, we kept crossing the river.
And then Keith
Oh,
had an incident.
I grabbed a little too much front brake going through like a dip, and I high-sided into the dip on the other side and smashed my side up. Okay.
The scooter's fine though.
Scooter's totally fine, couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
I heard a bit.
Probably made it better, actually.
Yeah.
Probably jostled something so it
Yeah.
worked right.
I did lose my other mirror, so now I have no mirrors.
That's fine.
It's fine.
And then so
My bike is really wiggly, too.
yeah,
Something's
something's
going
up with
on.
yeah. We checked James' bike, and when he wiggles the handlebar, just sitting there, the whole bike wobbles. But it's probably fine. So then we hit the road for a while. Really cool road, honestly, almost entirely empty for like 50 miles of riding. Then it came into Hull's Crossing, which is a national park area, and we technically had to pay, but we didn't. We just went down and we got on the ferry, crossed the ferry
Ferry over
to Bullfrog, over Lake Powell.
Lake Powell. Yeah, across Lake Powell,
and Lake
which was
Powell's
really
just
awesome.
amazing. So then
We got to that store. There was one store on the other side, and we got there right before they closed to get food and water.
So we got the food and water, and then we booked it from there, and we came up the hill on the other side, and the view down was just amazing. You can see Lake Powell, super cool.
All this red rock just diving
Yeah.
into it.
And then now we just pulled off on the side of the road. And all loaded up, food and water. Good for a couple days. And ready for the next one.
Well, we might spend a little more time working on our stuff tomorrow.
Oh,
Going
yeah.
over them to make sure.
Tomorrow's going to be a
Everything's
big
okay.
maintenance day.
Yeah, so maybe not so much progress tomorrow.
That's okay.
But
So,
we've got time.
all right, stay tuned for day 5.